On the rugged shoreline, atop of perilous cliffs on an area known as Lizard Point in South Shields, stands Souter Lighthouse. It was designed by James Douglas, opened in 1871 and said to be the first electric-powered beacon of its kind. The lighthouse was much needed in this area. Back in 1860 alone, it was reported that there were at least 20 shipwrecks, making this coastline the most dangerous in Britain. The lighthouse, which also has family links to the famous heroine Grace Darling, is now owned by the National Trust. Today, Souter Lighthouse is a very popular museum where visitors can step back in time to a bygone era and experience the life of the lighthouse keepers and their families. The ghost that resides here is thought to be that of a former lighthouse keeper that worked here many years ago. Other strange phenomena have also been reported throughout the years, including cold spots, the sense of being watched, and even the laughter of ghostly children has been heard. A former member of the establishment was once working in the kitchen area when she happened to look out of the window and she saw a strange man walking past. Knowing that there shouldn't have been anybody on site that day because the place was closed, she decided to walk out the front and greet this individual. She found that there was nobody there. When she was asked what this individual looked like, she described him as being tall, slender, and having an old blue style uniform. When she was asked who she thought this individual might have been, she said it looked very likely to be a former lighthouse keeper. Many years ago, the site manager had a job to do through the night. It was 3 o'clock in the morning and he was here in this boiler room tending to his duties. Whilst he was getting busy doing what it is he needed to do, he had this overwhelming sense of presence. He got quite frightened and disturbed, to say the least. He stopped, he looked around, he knew there was nobody on the premises, and he certainly knew there was nobody in that room with him. He then decided to lock the building up and go. Many paranormal research teams have spent the night here at Souter Lighthouse, and most of them claim that it is indeed haunted. However, I've spent the night here on a number of occasions and I haven't experienced any paranormal activity whatsoever. But that's not to say that the place isn't haunted at all. On the contrary, I believe it is. There is enough witness testimony that comes from staff and visitors alike to suggest that there is indeed a ghost or two here residing at Souter Lighthouse.